Fabian had earned a notorious reputation as a serial killer. Always in search of new prey, he arrived in a quiet town where few people lived, planning his next gruesome act. One afternoon, while browsing a busy market for fruits, he spotted a beautiful woman named Tracy. Her gentle smile and calm presence caught his cold eye. Fabian approached her casually. "Hello there," he said, his voice smooth yet unsettling. Tracy looked up, a little wary. "Hi, can I help you?" "I was just admiring your smile," Fabian replied with a chilling grin. Tracy's eyes flickered for a moment, but she offered a polite smile in return and continued with her shopping. That encounter lingered in Fabian's mind. He began to follow Tracy from a distance and discovered that she lived with her family in a house deep in the woods. His sinister plan grew. Not only would he kill her, but he would also take advantage of her family. One day, Fabian visited Tracy's house and was surprised when he was greeted warmly by her family. Her parents and her sister and brother welcomed him. They offered him lunch, and he sat together with them to have a meal. Fabian forced a smile as he listened, all the while hiding his dark intentions. Inside, he thought, "This is perfect. I can kill them all and sell their organs on the black market for a tidy profit." That night, under a dark, rainy sky, Fabian returned to the house in the woods. He carefully cut the electricity and locked all the doors and windows. The silence and pounding rain created a terrifying atmosphere. He crept inside, relishing the thought of toying with his victims before ending their lives. He moved stealthily from room to room, enjoying the fear as the family scattered and hid. Finally, he rounded them up and tied them all together in the living room, preparing to end their lives. Just as he raised his knife, everything changed. In a heartbeat, the family vanished. Stunned, Fabian searched the house frantically. One by one, ghostly figures began to appear, each with a cold, eerie smile. They moved silently, their faces pale and eyes haunting. Fabian's blood ran cold when he discovered a hidden room where he found the skeletons of Tracy and her family. It hit him like a thunderbolt. They had been dead for 50 years, and the house was haunted. Now, the ghosts turned the tables on him. They chased him through the locked rooms as Fabian tried desperately to escape, but every door and window was sealed shut. In a final attempt, he tried to run, but then something even more terrifying happened. Tracy's ghost appeared and with a sinister force possessed his body. Before he could react, his lifeless form was hoisted and hung from a beam in the living room. In that final, horrifying moment, Fabian's own soul was trapped. As his ghost joined the others, a new horror unfolded. Every victim from his past murders materialized, their faces contorted with grief and anger. They closed in on him, and as he screamed in terror, they began to torture him mercilessly. As the old man of the house once controlled his victims, now the ghostly family watched with a twisted pleasure as Fabian suffered. The cruel justice of the haunted woods had finally caught up with him. And so, the legend grew. In that cursed house deep in the woods, those who sought to bring death and destruction would find themselves haunted by the very souls they had wronged, forever trapped in a nightmare of their own making. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more thrilling tales. I also write novels in different genres like sci-fi, fantasy, and horror. If you'd like to check them out, click the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more exciting stories.